So, which one is ranked, V? Oh, they got lead your team to the Super Bowl, that one? Okay. And they got a regular season, play through NFL season to get to the playoffs? That's what you be playing? And you going to lose 4 times? Nigga, let me show you this shit. You talking about something? I guess you know. Pay attention, nigga. I'm going. Hold on. Well, matter of fact, you got my YouTube shit. They get my YouTube. The one in the middle is the Super Bowl shit. That's the one in the middle. If you treat me like these females, then you're paying attention. Pay attention, man, right? You got it?
Okay, yes.
Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the
Oh,
ones that
all right.
get ahead and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fold. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes.
Yes.
You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting that the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait.
Okay. That sounds simple. Nigga, you about to rack up, dude.
You can't negotiate with trade. You gon' have to pay. But wait.
Let's go. You watching the game?
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
You gonna give me that?
The jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nick Boyle.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood there on the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Seattle.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Back to the ground, Peterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Peterson on the
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
The 11-yard line.
They run again on 1st down, Peterson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
You got to punch these
Gain
all
of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now a run with Peterson. And
all right, there we go. 1st time down, B.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Yeah, that's like
so
the kick
not
move.
much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. start the drive with Peterson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's letting this one go for
Let's go. Interception, baby.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start.
That boy quick, B. Yeah, that boy quit. Let's go. Okay. Give me my amateur win.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me bow, as soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk with a sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need to win, who need to win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
You checking the second game out? Okay, we got the cowboy.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden
So my
Ultimate
kick
Team.
is bootleg.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Oh.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, that ball right over the top of Tyreek Hill.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Cowboys 7, Seahawks 0.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Tyreek Hill on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
What's up, baby?
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Is it stopped?
They'll come out with a pretty tight end look on the first play of the drive.
And did that one day.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Adrian Peterson, the ball carrier.
That's just the bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away.
I gotta tell you about her.
I can stand up when the going gets tough.
I heard some music playing. So she was on YouTube. And she had locked her door.
Pretty much any play we see.
And what happened was, she was listening to Limited, but the thing about it, I wasn't even gonna be mad about her being on YouTube, but she tried to lie to me. So I think that's what
this was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Yeah. No, I didn't check. Well, you can't check the history because it don't have a count set to it.
We just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards
on
that
carry.
So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So I got a remote to see if we can try to take off some of the action.
Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle, the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Oh, sure, you talking on TV.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
Yeah.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First down, Peterson, and he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Seahawks nothing.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson, he finds Beckham complete, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
See, you know what the crazy about it? I be trying to be reading prepared, but I wasn't even mad.
Here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
That that she was on YouTube. I was just more mad that she lied about it.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And just shy of the goal line. As he's
because when she did one, when she opened the door,
3 yards on
the you know how you can tell the cursor be on the YouTube thing? The cursor on YouTube.
Buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's... And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Yeah, V?
Lamar Jackson
you watching the game?
Taking it in. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back out on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Escaping the pressure.
Let's go.
He's going to take off with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Third down, Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL, but it seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 40.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside.
Take it to the house. Pick 6, B.
He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20.
And
they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
This was almost what we referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep you from going.
Yeah, he quit. Herbert. So no, let's go.
Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in the top on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah.
What you said?
In the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy.
Just let me know when you're ready to spend that next 100. We on the Yeah, I don't think we're gonna probably need to spend money for a while though.
Yeah, I really think they should have dropped some veggies. And I'm just do the normal stuff to try to get the Chapman. If I don't get them, then I'll probably buy
That boy got a Asante Samuel. Boy, 91. Jesus Christ.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
You just gotta play our game, dude.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Which one?
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh,
Traffic and it's intercepted.
That was stupid.
Off by Grant Delpit. And they
I
will
could've picked
finally
right there
stop
again.
it, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the
Yeah,
gate.
this team was a better than
Missed
running.
tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Brought down at the 1.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll look to run with Akers.
Yeah,
And
this
he
nigga's
takes it
going.
in for a Colts score.
This nigga gonna be a problem.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot.
This nigga's going to be a problem.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Oh, pass interference.
These guys
That's
are going to
what I'm
get the
talking about.
football at the 23-yard line.
Madden gave me a pass interference call, B. It's crazy.
Now Peterson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Peterson, the ball carrier.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Hey, see how you
But
want
it
to
looked
do
like
my
even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd down, it's Peterson.
Come on, man.
He's going to
Get
get
one
this
of them
pretty
nickel
close to a
35
first down at the Colts' 18-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them.
Oh, I missed the field goal.
And the accuracy lacking there for Zerline. It's off to the right, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting.
Yes,
and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And
yeah, this nigga changes me.
Done by the former first-rounder Trey Lanes. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Bro.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed and the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a ring.
Man, you saw this shit?
Rookie's free.
Look at this shit,
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Colts add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside and create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Yeah, I hope.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Yeah, but
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon. And he
kind
will
of
lose yardage here back at the
it.
23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Edmonds on the tackle.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
And 10.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
So that play clock is ridiculously
There was
fast.
no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that's
Son, look at these niggas, man.
complete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It's a net of 40 there, punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. And going deep.
Let's go, baby.
And some room to maneuver. 30.
Let's go.
20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him.
Now listen to my dog. He don't give up, man. Let's go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On first.
Let's go.
Peterson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Peterson.
Let's go. Touchdown.
He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. So we got 3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
the tackle.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Pickup of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Jackson. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Indianapolis.
He got a nice
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Yeah, he running simple stuff that work, but he can obviously tell why his team is overpowering him. Which is he playing smart.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
You know what he want?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
What the? You saw that?
Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yeah, I really try to overpower this game.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he takes it in for a Colts goal.
Tyreek Hill, wide receiver. Yeah, his team is clearly better than mine. at every position. Huh? Yeah. Oh.
Raheem Mostert as the first half is winding down. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Yeah.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
I'm about to quit at that.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Well, they're not even letting me call
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He played smart. He did what he was supposed to do.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 14 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Yes.
It's not a matter.
And they'll get him down right at the 25 yards.
Yes.
What?
Slide-o-matic. You have been talking about deeper, but I think slide-o-matic fit your play style. Oh, you doing Michael Thomas? No, you're not. I thought you were doing another receiver. I didn't know you were doing Michael Thomas. Hell no.
Should I do on down first?
I'll do it down first.
I use a dub, I'm a win, I won't lose with this. I'm an act a fool with this. I'm an act a fool with this. I'm an act a fool with this. I turn it out, camera system incredible. They put $1, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? By myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. But the students ain't me around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear.
I just did. Did you see that team right there? I can't again.
I'm a win, I won't lose with this. I'm an act a fool with this. I'm an act a fool with this. I'm an act a fool with this.
You know how I don't like to do it. Games like this means gonna take everything out my face. Heard me? Yeah, before I start playing this game, that's why I'm No, I'm saying I'm part of the game to look at the players I'm playing against. You don't do that?
Set to go on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. The return man is Hill. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
39-yard line.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Jackson now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Seattle.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll run on 1st down. Peterson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now it's Jackson. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pick.
How you do that? That little jump.
If you're those receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They run, Peterson, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
All right,
First down,
that's what I got you.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. That is caught.
Let's go from there. E.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Quite the drive there to get them started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love the last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and
here's Jackson to throw.
Okay.
He's taken down by the Seahawks defense.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tell me what you think is a third now.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down with that. He's going to go down right near the goal.
Fastest speed rush moves with swim club.
All right, I like the second one. The second one don't sound too bad.
The speed rush and the swim club?
Yeah. All right, he quit me. No, it's not with that.
Here's Calvin. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own zone. The kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air.
You know how
this one doesn't even get to the 40.
So
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Like my morality is good.
Here's Jackson. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
This is a nice little route combination.
To throw is Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, Peterson.
Go AP.
All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run with Peterson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
He takes this near the 20.
Yeah, not busting this nigga ass 14-0 on me.
At the 26.
46-yard line.
Keep going.
Yes.
That last game much as him did, because I'm tired of hearing about it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Now, still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun, Jackson. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Oh, a scramble for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Niner first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Joseph is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Oh, we're going to get one timeout for him.
49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
I guess
he stopped right where he would.
That shit needs to go. it. Nigga, if you gonna quit, just quit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll lose yardage on the play back at the 34.
Thank you very much.
And if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Do you think I should do, they got this one thing that's, it's like quicker run sheds against outside zone. They got quicker run sheds against inside
zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They turn offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, these are the sequence of plays we want to run, these things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. Quick slam as the throw is complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for first. A run on first down. It's George. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, and this one caught by Cameron Brain. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. 12 yards there on a first down.
San Francisco.
Eluding the pressure right. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Complete. It's Johnson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there is
Put it in the interception.
Was hoping for the coverage. And now
you shitty ass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. They know that. They're going for it on 4th. Jackson from the shotgun.
Let's go.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter.
Now you won't play. Pussy.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play.
So let me ask you a question, V. I want you to look at this shit. So when I was running a dime, they had Calais Campbell playing like he was a fucking linebacker, cornerback. He wasn't even on line. Huh?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That must have something to do with you having that one out. You must have been a DM, but you must have dropped this special like that must be a formation type thing. No, it doesn't. But no, this is my quarterback.
We ain't worried about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running out the block, now something like a linebacker. I got juice like a fountain, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All the plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stand. Girl, it hit the hole, then I run it. Get money, go ain't trying to get that second.
Hey, Peachy.
Hating from the sideline, I flag.
Get ready to replace?
No, not right now.
I just made a play.
Yeah, he didn't stand.
Going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, out of up the standards. Like Michael V in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me black bread.
Chris and started Madden.
Going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't feel real. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking
I guess my record alright.
for the, you know what you trying to do. Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it.
How much training you got? 11?
I wanna bring the beat back.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go get with the
Guess
best.
my record alright.
Get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating.
Oh, my girl just put out of my
Running up a check,
PlayStation.
trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something you can calm down from. I'm gonna put
She just finished the calculator. Let's see who we playing right now.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, it's fixed now to me.
It's what?
It's fixed now.
What's fixed?
That shit I was telling you about?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fixed now.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they get 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, McCaffrey.
That
And he'll
failed
get
me,
this
though.
up
You can't
only to
fucking
about the
adjust.
33. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
33-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He got McCaffrey.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
He got McCaffrey and Ezekiel.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll get it out to midfield.
Yeah, so I see what he wants to do. He wants to just run the ball.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far. A pretty good return.
You gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
On the carry.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Let's go, Calais Campbell.
Down, back around the 35-yard line.
That's why I put you on the team.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
That's why I put that on the team.
We're scoreless after 1.
Put that on the team for that.
No score.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Let's go, Tyrone.
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
What did you say?
They did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nigga, no, you need that for
now as this one's sent away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
You're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed.
So, why did they put it
That's what they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline. Told him to stop right there at the 1.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Peterson.
Let's go. AP with the touchdown. Oh, this nigga AP so fucking slow.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a big run for AP. 46 yards on the ground.
You want to flex like you did.
First down, Seahawks.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell.
Odell's going to be playing with the rights.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Jackson.
Let's go, Odell.
He finds his target, Beckham.
Odell, my favorite fucking
Themselves
target.
another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. Now Jackson. And he will score.
That's what I'm talking about, Travis Kelce.
From 17 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard this afternoon.
Look at that last play. Let me know if you like that rock town play.
Especially in the red zone, short field. And now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Yeah.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Oh, let's go!
Looking for Lockett.
Look at Gilmore, V.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Look at Gilmore.
He's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So
I can't wait to put the abilities on that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Lockett.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught, Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And hauled in by the tight end Miller. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly.
That's Gilmore. Look at Gilmore, V.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages.
Son, look how. I want you to see how he was pressing the shit out of his man.
That interception,
No, look. Son, you gotta look on the line of scrimmage how he was pressing the shit out of his man.
Simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here.
Yeah,
he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
What's your PlayStation on? Yeah, come on. I don't think he that tall now, though.
But his It's spectacular catch rate right there.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Either one will do justice.
I got Michael Thomas with double D already. Jack Buck might be right.
Son, I just won the game, but my game taking all day to load because this nigga quit. I don't know if they glitched me or not.
Hope he did. I hope that's not a bit.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. But this is where it's at.
Son, you think I should just quit? What the fuck? They said he quit. But it's just on a low menu screen. I hope this nigga just fuck me up.